Ladies and gentlemen, a bit of a hiccup with this episode of Vagrant Story. Apparently, OBS muted my mic for the first couple minutes of this, so I'm going to try real quick to just sum up what we're doing. I stopped off at Metalworks where we can work on silver and Damascus. We're going to see what we can do with our shields and our blades. Of course, the first thing we want to do before we do any combinations, just so we don't forget, is repair everything. We can't really do a lot with any armor we have because we don't really have anything worth working on at this point. The shields, we're just going to combine them, save a spot in the inventory. They're both silver round shields. We can't do anything with that with what we have. Anyway, for blades, we have a couple of swords and some daggers we can work with. Now, thankfully, we can actually upgrade our undead killer sword here from a falchion and a shamshir to a shotel, which is almost as good as our human sword. Not quite as good, but it's close. When it comes to these daggers, well, the Scrama's axe we've had forever. That was the first dagger we picked up, and it's great for that point of the game, but it really, really lags behind come this point of the game. We've got the Cootie, which is better, about halfway between the Scrama's axe and the base lard, but the base lard is really like the second or third best dagger in the game. I think it's the third best. So we've got some options. Do I take a hit on one of these to get rid of the Scrama's axe and have something better to work on? Well, I think we're going to have to do that because we can't do anything with the Scrama's axe anyway. And working with that base lard, we really can't do anything with it until we have another base lard, and that's not going to happen for quite some time. So we've done all we can with the silver weapons here. We'll put everything back in the container and teleport over to the other workshop, and from there I'll pick it up and we'll go back to actual commentary that was taking place in the video. Supposed to, anyway. It's right about this point I think I realized, so I may repeat something. Sorry. I don't know why that mic was muted. I apologize. Hopefully I remember to go and put in some commentary before that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and warp over to Junction Point. First what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump everything into the container that we don't need, warp over to Junction Point, and then we'll work on everything that isn't silver and Damascus. Okay, so see you in a bit. Okay, back at Junction Point. Let's see what we can do here. And of course, pardon me, repair everything. And let's start with armor. So I have this fluted armor and just the one helmet, which is the barbut, and I'm fairly certain we've seen what we can do with the barbut. And it's not as good. Just barely not as good, but not as good. Pardon me. So, armor. We have fluted armor, which we want to mix with some plate mail. Did I pick up any plate mail? No. How do I make plate mail? A breastplate and a brigandine. I have a couple brigandines. I have a brigandine. But that's it. Let's just see what happens. Fluted armor. Plus the segmentata. Banded mail, that's worse. Scale armor, the brigandine. Not as good. Banded mail, ring mail. And scale armor, brigandine. So don't want to do that. The segmentata plus scale armor gives us a brigandine. And I need flute plus plate. Breastplate and a brigandine will give me plate. Scale armor and a brigandine will give me plate. So let's see if I can get scale armor, brigandine. Okay. And we wanted plate, so that's scale. What am I doing? But I have fluted. Well, plate and fluted. Scale and a brigandine to get plate. Or I need a breastplate and a brigandine to get plate. So how do I get a brigandine? I need breastplate and scale. So if we combine banded and plate, we get banded. And in the segmentata, we get chain. Plate plus segmentata is brigandine. We'll take that. We're not going to have what we need to make this work right off the bat. It's chain. It's plate. At least I don't think. There are combinations that I don't have listed. Looted and plate is hoplite. Hoplite is the third best armor in the game. 2 hoplites gives us the second best. And from there, 2 of those seconds gives us the first. So we were able to do it. Alright, good job. Crap. I need to get out of some group text sometimes. There's a million things going on my phone. Now, shield. We have the hoplite shield, which matches our hoplite armor. But if we have another one of those, we can get the next best shield. So to get a hoplite, we need an oval plus a knight. To get an oval, we need a casserole plus a heater. I have a casserole, don't have a heater. A heater plus an oval will get us a knight. So what I need, really, is I need casserole and heater for an oval. We combine that buckler I just need to get rid of. Kite shield and the round shield should give us a casserole. But I need to combine that casserole with either of those 2 to get the heater. So we'll take the casserole and the kite to get the heater. Oops. Tower and round gives us a kite. That'll work. Heater and kite. Oh, that dropped us down to a buckler. So I have the heater. And I need to combine that with another casserole, which is either a spiked and a kite or a round and a kite. So can't do anything with that because the round shield I have is silver. So shields we are done with. Taking a look at blades, I brought out my couple of daggers and all my swords. I have a base lard and a kukuri. I think this is going to take us backwards. Yeah. Base lard and base lard. If I had the ability to combine Hagane and silver, we'd be onto something, but we don't. So, swords. I want to combine another Khopesh with my Khopesh. To do that, I need to combine 2 Koras. Well, I have a Kora right there. To get a Kora, I need to combine a Falchion with a Shodal. I have a Shodal right there. To get a Falchion, I need a Ferengi and a Shamshir. But I don't have a Ferengi, so I'm still just stuck. Nothing really much to do with swords. So we'll just bang those 2 together. Free up a little inventory space. Shodal and a Kora takes us back to a Spatha. Shorta and a Shamshir takes us to a Spatha. Kora and Shamshir takes us just to a Shamshir. So, yep, nothing much to do there. Let's equip our new armor. I will drop off everything we don't need, pull out everything we might be able to work on, and see you back here in a second. Okay. what are we working on now? We are working on maxes? Maxes and aces. Aces and maxes. Me talk pretty one day. And I brought out boots. Now, the boots I have are jambos, which I can combine with those at another workshop, but I want to see if there's something I can do that's better. These misaglias are better. In fact, to get these, you need to have a jambo in the mix. What I'd like to be able to do is see if I can upgrade these a little more. So, starting with this, back to setup, and of course, repair everything. Let's start with weapons first, though. So, these are maces. If we have 2 warhammers, which we do, we can make a Bec de Corbin, which is the second best mace in the game. And since we have another one of those already, combine that one and that one, the War Maul, the best mace in the game. It's an immensely heavy hammer. It's blunt and one-handed, as you would expect from a mace. So that's really all we need to do with maces. We don't need this War Maul, the Shamkak, whatever. I mean, if I can make another crescent, that would be okay. And just add it to the one I've got now. Can I do that? If I combine a tabar, I need a tabar and a tabar. And I need to combine a Tarbazan with that to get a tabar, which I can combine with that, which will give me a Belova, so no. Long story short, no. So, armor. Let's see what I can do. If I combine those two, I get a Fußkampf, which is worse. Pardon me. Ring leggings and the Jambo. That gives me the Poline. Or the Poland, whatever. And that actually, I think will work. I combine that with my Misaglia. I will get plate leggings, which are better. Okay. Now, if I combine those plate leggings with another Misaglia, what do I get? I get fluted leggings, which are better. And if I combine fluted with another pair of plate, I'll get hoplite. Hoplite is I mean, without doing a ton of grinding, hoplite's about the best you can hope to get for in this kind of a playthrough. Yeah, that's going to drop us way back. So, that's good there. Let's compare our Jambo with these fluted leggings. 17, 13, and 3. 18, 14, and 3. That is better. So, we will take those. And just real quick. Oh, we didn't put it together. Silly me. We'll do that later. Okay, dropping off all that. Pick up the next bunch. Back again. So what we got going on this time? I brought out all of our gloves and pretty much everything else blade-wise that we have to work with. Crossbows, great axes, great maces, spears, that kind of stuff. So, gloves. I want to combine that with a fluted glove. I don't believe I have a fluted glove. I don't. To get a fluted glove, I combine this and that, though. Now, if I combine that in a plate glove, what do I get? Tilt glove, which is not as good. Agility is worse. So, let's, with a fluted glove, way worse. Let's just combine those. Pardon me. And just for fun, if we combine the fluted glove with the plate glove, we get the Frettenauer, which is what we had to begin with. So that's what we want to do with that. Now, I have this lug crossbow, which is the second best crossbow, and this Cranquin, which is about the middle. We don't want to do anything with these. Spears. We have 4 different spears to work with here. Orkeska, kind of a low-level spear. The boar spear is a little bit better. The poleaxe is near the top, and the Vosges is just below the poleaxe. So if I combine both of those, what do I get? I lose my poleaxe. Okay, well, if I combine my boar spear with my Korkeska, get a trident, which is worse than the boar spear. But I'm gonna do it because there's more we can do with the trident to get us places. So that goes backwards. That's gonna go backwards. So that's all right with there. I'm okay with that. Next, these great maces. I said great maces. Oh, where are they? There they are. So, 2 of these will get us a Griever, which is that. 2 of those will get us the Destroyer, which is the best one of those. To get another Molnir, I want to combine this Footman's Mace with something I don't have. So we'll just stack those up. Get rid of that. And yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll combine these Ball Brigands into one. Combine these double blades into one to get a halberd. Expecting that. Hey, that is the best great axe, the halberd. So good job, us. And really, that's all we want to do. So once again, drop everything off. We'll take out the blades we want. We'll take out some grips. We'll build some new stuff. And then after this episode, I'm going to go off screen, finish up the Snowfly Forest. And from there, we'll come back next time and see what we can do. So yeah, see you in a second. Okay, should be the last one. First, repair everything. Yes. Second, disassemble that. And that. And we'll go ahead and disassemble that as well. And we will assemble some weapons. So I'm actually going to name them this time. The Kopesh. It's our human weapon. It's edged, so we want a really good edged grip. And this Power Palm is just about the best you can get. Since this is a human weapon, we want our Herialis. We want the Braveheart. And we will take Polaris. And if you can guess where these names are coming from, great, leave a comment. It's Matameo. We will assemble our Ghost Killer. It's evil. Beasts, dragons, shield, shield, phantoms, stick and that one on there too. We'll take out the fire. This one is Matthias. Oh, what was the other name? Forgot. This is the one we were using. We're going to take this one. This is our beast and dragon weapons. So, Dragonite, Orion, and Dragonite. Should have looked. I knew it before I needed to know it. Gonna have to look. Got it. There's actually another one that I could use, but we're gonna use this one. And now to attach gems to our shield, we want non-magic attacks. We want magic attacks. And what should we take? Let's take the Silent Queen, because we've been getting hit with silence a lot. Okay. Oof. New glove on. Stick that shield back on. And take our Matameo. Alright. I can be happy with what we have going on. Actually, before I do this and close out the video, we have some spells we need to learn, get out of the inventory. So, real quick, let that MP fill up. Probably doesn't need to be all the way, but it may as well be. Might save us some time later. Oop. Hold on. Don't want to do it that way. I want to do it this way. Because from here, I can sort. Couple sigils, couple keys. Can't do that. Can't do that. Oh, oops. This is gonna miss since we aren't affected with any of these. But we'll learn the spell anyway. Drain Heart and Paralyze. We'll just pop out the door real quick and learn these. Someone should be standing right here. Hey, buddy. And the last one, Paralyze. Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay. That's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Off screen, I'm going to go take care of that snowfly forest. And from there, we'll see what we can do about finishing the first playthrough. The second playthrough is going to be very much redacted until we get to the point where we actually can do more stuff. There's an item we get right at the end of the game. Like cutscene stuff that we need to be able to go and do that. So next time on Vagrant Story, save again because the magic's full now. See you then.